Murmur of the heart, murmur of the heart. If you want to see a 15-year-old boy have sex, here's your freaking chance. I didn't, but what are you going to do? Hello there, CriterioNate here. Today we begin our look at the interestingly interesting Louis Malle. So far, I mean, I call him interestingly interesting because I just comes out of the head. With the 3 films by Louis Malle set, starting with number 3. This is encompassing 327. This is number 328. Louis Malle's Murmur of the Heart, or Le Souffle au Coeur. Oh gosh. When my girlfriend gets here, I'll have her pronounce it for me, and we'll do it then. Anyway. 1971, 118 minutes, color monaural French, all that good stuff. So, this is not the worst movie I've seen, but one I don't feel, and I'm definitely not interested in seeing again. Best way to describe this movie. I'll just give you I'm going to spoil the whole thing because I'm just, I'm mixed. I mean, the soundtrack was fantastic. A lot of Charlie Parker, a lot of great jazz music, a lot of Charlie Parker, Dizzy Gillespie. But that's as far as like really awesome things I pulled from this movie. The rest of it is just and they describe it as one of the finest coming of age films ever made. Yeah, George Washington, Ratcatcher, My Life as a Dog, hell, even Metropolitan. I'm gonna even throw Metropolitan on there. You know, I think they got it wrong. You know. So anyway, our star is a little boy, 15-year-old boy named Laurent. Laurent loves jazz, goes as far as to steal jazz records, steals Charlie Parker, has very fluent on apparently how Charlie Parker was much better because he was in an insane asylum for a period of time, and that made his music better. He has a father who's very hard on him, and a mother who's very nice to him, extremely affectionate. And we'll find out how affectionate she gets in a little while. And 2 brothers who are always giving him shit. Although in the end they bond by measuring each other's penises. He goes to a school and befriends a younger boy and gets him into smoking. And anyway, he seems to just not really be interested in any other boy. Like he masturbates a lot. Anyway, he's interested in finding out about sex, I guess. So one night, Laurent goes with his brothers to a brothel, and he meets a prostitute, and he loses his virginity to her. And but at the same time, while they're doing it, his brothers come in and humiliate him, and so he's upset. So he goes off he joins this the Boy Scouts or something, like a French Boy Scouts troop, and while he's there, he contracts scarlet fever, and he's left with a heart murmur, henceforth Murmur of the Heart. He has to go off to this institution to get cured or for treatment, and so he and his mother stay in a hotel while he's doing it, and at some point, and while he's the treatment, you do see his penis for a minute, and I'm like, oh god. And it's just like, I was like, because I was expecting the penis to be seen when, in front of the hooker, made sense there, but no, and it's from a distance too, so you can't really see anything, but still, it's like, oh god. You see his butt a lot, though. So, anyway. So he and his mother, by the way, and so you can tell he kind of has a crush on his mother. He's always spying on her. At one point he finds out that his mother is actually cheating on his father with another guy. And so the 2 of them are, stay in a hotel. The guy ends up coming up and seeing her, and Laurent's upset about this. While he's there, he meets some girls, although he's quick to dismiss them as lesbians because they keep dancing with each other and aren't really interested in getting it on with him, shortly after they meet. this older boy that he meets there at around the hotel. This older boy tries to flirt with his mother and all that. So anyway, so the big climax is toward the end. She runs away. His mother, I think his name's Clara. Her name's Clara. She runs away with the guy that she's been seeing, and comes back later. And Lauren's upset. Just broods. She comes back and she's really upset because she ends up breaking up with him because he wants her to get a divorce, and she doesn't want to do that, so she ends up breaking up with him. And she and Laurent spend the rest of their time together, and he ends up on Bastille Day they end up getting really drunk and going back to the hotel. And at long last, Laurent seems to get his wish as he has sex with Clara, his mom. And I kind of knew it was coming. I looked up the plot a bit, and I knew that it was about incest in some form or another. I thought it was from the get-go because she's always kissing him and he's always wanting to be kissed. But it's just sort of, it's nothing too bad. But at the end, they finally have sex, and it's just like, and they try to go as far as to romanticize it, and by saying, oh, it was this special moment that we shared, and don't talk about it ever again. And just like, oh, that really made me uncomfortable, But and then the ending just kind of laughs it off, He ends up going off to see the two girls that he saw. Everyone's called, I forget, one of them's Leanne, I think. Leanne and Daphne, I can't remember. Leanne, I think, won't sleep with him, and then he goes to Daphne's room and he ends up sleeping with her, and then he sneaks back to his room, and his father's there with his brothers, and they all just yuck it up, and that's the end of the movie. So it's just, again, this isn't, I really hope his other Malle's films are better than this one, because, it's more of a lighthearted film, and apparently it's sort of autobiographical, although Malle more or less denies this. I guess he says he used memories from his childhood, but not direct experiences or something. So he doesn't consider it a autobiographical film, God, I hate to think that I don't know. I should have looked up, did Louis Malle sleep with his mom? So yeah, this isn't a great movie. I'm not a fan of it, you can do what you want, but with your movies, but again, this is right up there with Angel at My Table. Not the same plot lines, obviously, but I'd say I'm going to give it the same grade, C+. Again, the incest made me uncomfortable. Just watching a young prepubescent boy have sex made me very uncomfortable. Music was cool. I'm not a huge fan of Charlie Parker, but you could listen to worse jazz. That's all I'll say. And that's a whole nother discussion we could have for a whole nother channel, which I haven't started yet, and may not. I don't know. I'm just speculating. But anyway, Murmur of the Heart, not the finest. I'm sure we're gonna get better ones tomorrow and Tuesday, and then next week with Elevator to the Gallows. And again, I'm sure he's got better ones. Ones coming up like My Dinner with Andre. We've got so many more. The Lovers, which I don't know about the Lovers, but maybe the other ones. The Fire Within. What else? Vanya on 42nd Street. There's a couple others. Black Moon. Yeah, so there's quite a few more Malle films we're going to get. 2 more coming soon. And yeah, so that's it for now. Again, Murmur of the Heart C+, not the greatest film. Yeah, hopefully, but I'm not giving up the ship on Louis Malle yet, because my girlfriend really likes La Comme Lucienne, as well as Au revoir les enfants, and hopefully she's going to join me on one of those, or maybe both of those. I've invited her to do both, to do the review with both of them. I don't know what her schedule's like, you know, so hopefully we'll see her. Otherwise, you know, we'll move on without her. You know, we'll see. So anyway, Murmur of the Heart supplements. On the disc, there's the trailer. You know, it's very Godard. So, so as far as the supplements disc is concerned, I decided to go. I'm gonna go back and forth between the supplements. Murmur of the Heart. There's an excerpt from a French TV program with interviewing Louis Malle around the time of Murmur of the Heart. So I watched that. And it was an interview with him, the actor who played his father, and then the actress who played his mother, Clara, Leah Missile, I forget her name. She was in La Ventura, I guess. She played Anna. And I was like, I totally would not have caught that because I can't stand La Ventura. And then I listened to a little bit of the interview, an audio interview from 1974. Louis Malle speaks really good English, by the way. He talks a little bit about Murmur of the Heart, but he talks, I think, a little bit more about La Comme Lucienne, because I didn't realize that he had done, this was in 74, and La Comme Lucienne was released after it. So yeah, I just decided to listen to a little bit of it. I may listen to the rest of it. I liked him talking about music and how he worked a lot with Bresson on like movies like A Man Escaped. So yeah, to see those two work, and you know, I'm a fan of Bresson, so I'd like to see, you know, the two of them working together on those. And yeah, there's some other interviews with his wife Candice Bergen and Pierre Bellard, but I'll save those for after Au revoir les enfants. And then there's some interviews that, again, there's some reviews, a lot of supplements specific to Au revoir les enfants. So we will, you know, I'll save those for then. Yeah, so anyway, that's it for today. And then, yeah, so that's it for today. Yeah, so tomorrow, La Comme Lucienne, and then Monday, and then Tuesday, Au revoir les enfants. And then, so I was trying to figure out our schedule for the next, because I'm trying to figure out. I'm going to be taking a few days off this week, just to recuperate because I've got some plans. I'm just trying to figure out our schedule for the next few weeks, because we're coming up to Eric Romer's Six Moral Tales, and I want to dedicate the whole week to that that set. What I'm thinking is there's 6 movies. One of them is a short film. Technically, 2 of them are considered shorts, although I think Suzanne's Career is 50 minutes, and I don't consider that a short film. I consider that a movie. So I think, and there's 6 films. We usually have 5 days to do reviews. I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll do the first 2 shorts on that Sunday, and then we'll do Monday, and then Monday we'll do the 3rd one, and then 4th, 5th, 6th. So the plan is, let me pull up our list. So right now the plan is, let me go back to where we are, pull up the names. So tomorrow we have, of course, La Comme Lucienne, and then Wednesday will be, on the Tuesday will be Au revoir les enfants. And then Wednesday will be, we'll have Late Spring, and then so Thursday, I'm taking Thursday and Sunday off. Monday, we'll get back to it. Next Monday, what is that? No, stop beeping at me. The 21st. Yeah, so the 21st, we'll get back to it with Verdiana, and then Fist in the Pocket, which actually came. I forgot to bring it in. Fist in the Pocket, I did actually get it. It came at the last minute yesterday. So I've got that. I also got Harlan County, USA, which I forgot to bring in. And I'm still waiting on Elevator to the Gallows. I think that one shipped. And Dazed and Confused. I put a hold on the next couple, so hopefully those will be coming in soon. So the plan is, I think next Sunday, let's see if I can remember this. Yeah, so next Sunday, we'll be doing, we won't have a review. Next Monday, we'll do Variana. Tuesday will be Fists in the Pocket. Wednesday will be Wednesday will be Harlan County, USA. And then Thursday we'll have Thursday, which will be Thanksgiving, we'll do Elevator to the Gallows. Friday we'll do Dazed and Confused because I have the day off that day, so we'll do Dazed and Confused. And then next Sunday we'll do what's that? The last Sunday of November, the 27th. We'll do Anu Amor. Then Monday that Monday we'll do Equinox. The Monday after that, and then that Tuesday we'll do Yi. Wednesday we'll do Coco Talking Gorilla, and then Thursday we'll do Canterbury Tale. And then the week after that will be Six Moral Tales, and we're all set. So yeah, and then by that point we will be, where will we be? We'll be almost halfway through the season, and it'll only be December, and we will be barely through December. I like this, especially considering we've got the Eclipse series coming. And again, I don't know how I'm going to do the Eclipse series. I don't know if we're going to do separate videos for each one and dedicate a whole week to the Eclipse series. And again, I'd also like to start rewatching old films, some of the older films. Just to give this movies I can't remember very well, movies I don't feel like I gave a great. I remember not liking very well, and that because I don't feel like I did a great review, gave it a great review. Movies like The Scarlet Empress, that one I'm probably going to do sooner than later, probably before the end of the year. I'll re-review that one. And I have a list, I'll go and pull it up. I know I put Cleo from 5 to 7, and I know there was somebody who wanted me to do that. That one, I'm going to wait until next season because I'll do it as part of the 4 by Agnes Varda set because that one, that is coming up. I guess they got Clear from 5 to 7 and Vagabond got reissued in a 4 movie set with 2 ones that we haven't seen. And so those 2, so I'll rewatch them as part of that set, So yeah, I'm looking at the reviews. I'm looking at the movies right now. Let's see. Scarlet Empress, yeah, we'll do that one. Probably, yeah, Under the Roofs of Paris, Anu La Liberté de René Clair. I don't know. I think I might just do Anu La Liberté. Let's see. Day of Wrath. Day of Wrath I'll probably do because remember that was the part of the Dreyer set, and I liked Ordette. Gertrude I have no interest in, but Day of Wrath I may check out again. Children of Paradise I've been gotten really bad reviews from my reviews, so I'm gonna try watching that one again. Les Dames du Bois du Bourlet, the Bresson, definitely gonna watch that one again. I put down Clouseau's Quad de Orfèvres, maybe. That's a maybe. A Big Deal on Madonna Street. That one I probably won't. And then there's a couple others. Le Trou, Il Posto, I Fidanzanti, Yojimbo. I'm definitely gonna re-review Yojimbo. The Shop on Main Street. Yes, that one I'm excited. I'm actually kind of excited about that one because I remember being completely, utterly confused the whole time I watched that movie. So that one we will be rewatching. Oh, I can delete Coup de Grace from my list. Double Suicide, definitely going to rewatch that one. Coup de Torchon, maybe, I don't know. With Nail and I, somebody said I should rewatch that one, and I'll rewatch that one. I don't remember disliking it that much, but anyway. So I'm done yakking. So yeah, so we've got some rewatches to do. We've got some Eclipse series coming soon. I am going to eventually try Filmstruck. Hopefully, sometime maybe this week, I'm going to give Filmstruck a shot because I'd like to, see what it is. I explored a bit. Not every Criterion Collection movie is on there. There's quite a bit. They've filled in a lot of the Kurosawa. They've got, the big name directors: Bergman, Kurosawa, Godard, Fellini. Yeah. So, but there's some of the weird, some of the other ones. Are not there, and maybe next review, if I think of it, I'll go on Filmstruck and maybe search around, play around with it, because you can't explore it without having to sign up for the 14-day trial. So anyway, I'm done yakking. I've talked your ear off too long, so that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Don't have sex with your mom. Don't smoke cigars unless you're of legal age. Don't get drunk unless you're of legal age. Don't have sex unless you're, please don't have sex unless you're of legal age. That's about it. And don't play spinach tennis, because it's messy as hell. That's it for me. Thank you for watching. We will see you tomorrow. Maybe with the girlfriend. Maybe with not for la com Lucien. And until then, au revoir.